Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hi, how are you doing everybody? Alexa, what's the time?
It's 9:20 a.m.
9:20 a.m. Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Friday the 25th of February.
And Alexa, what's the weather like? Alexa, the weather.
Right now in Rochester, it's 7 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today's forecast is partly sunny weather, with a high of 10 degrees and a low of 1 degree.
So as you can hear Alexa saying, I'm in Rochester, Kent, okay? My mum, Jennifer, lives in Chatham. I had a call from my mum last night whilst I was out walking Max, and she asked me would I like to go up there. It was 7 o'clock in the evening. The guys upstairs, kids, were absolutely terrible, evil, running around the ceiling making a load of noise whilst I was getting messages on Facebook dating. I said to my mum, this is my flat, I'm going to stay in it, I'm not going to be forced out of my flat by ignorant people. She said you can come up if you want and come home at 10 and 11 at night with an unknown taxi driver. I'm sensible, I said no. When I came back, the kids upstairs were terrible, absolutely terrible, trying to force me out my flat. I don't want to get in a taxi with a strange taxi driver late at night, thank you. Right, so I said no to that, came in, watched Dragon's Den, which was very good by the way. There's a lot of things to do with dogs lately. And then I watched The Apprentice with Alan Sugar, and it was about like racing cars, organising a racing event. I watched that. It was interrupted because I was getting messages saying, are you enjoying your programmes? And these kids upstairs started thumping the ceiling. So it doesn't take two and two to make four to see where this is coming from, does it? Hyde Housing have had 2 reports from me. They've told me to keep noting it down, and I am in my diary. Every time I get a Facebook message, they start upstairs or my mum rings. Right. This morning I was woken up at 5:20 in the morning. The kids are off school. What are they doing running around the ceiling at 5:20 in the morning? Jumped out my skin, went to the toilet, had a piss, came down, led back down and tried to ignore it. That's all you can do. Later on, they kept trying to get some reaction out of me for about 2 or 3 hours. And I thought, no, not interested. When I first moved in, I used to shout, get cross, my blood pressure went up. This was going on whilst my dad was ill and he was dead. And Hyde Housing have made a note of it, right? And he's still doing it, letting his kids run right above my ceiling. Sleep deprivation is a form of torture. If you don't get any sleep, you get angry, your perception of things changes, you get annoyed, you get all upset over nothing. Anybody would. In prison camps, it's a form of torture, depriving someone of sleep. That's why it's called torture, right? Not only is he keeping me awake, his kids are awake, he must be awake, so I don't know what he's doing. I really don't. It's stupid. So at 5:20 in the morning, I got up, pitch black outside. What the fucking hell was that done for? What was the reason for that? Blooming idiot. I'm tagging these Facebook messages to the time that it's happening. My mother keeps calling me. She called me about 5 times yesterday. goes down my YouTube videos. Calling, there was a woman behind my back while my mother was speaking to me on the phone last night with 2 dogs near my ankles. I don't know what's going on. Why would you keep wanting to wake someone up between 12 and 5 in the morning? This isn't Australia. This is Great Britain. Everybody's mostly in bed at 5 in the morning. In Australia, they're awake. I do know that. I don't know what the purpose is to keep waking me up when I'm sleeping. Right? I'm not going to take any notice of it. And I'm an adult. I'm not going to keep... this is my flat. It's a lovely area. I've just got one person spoiling it for me. And that's all it needs to upset your life. One idiot. One pathetic idiot that just didn't like me asking him to, just consider other people's feelings. Right, so my mum's rung at 8:25 this morning. 8:25 in the morning. This isn't a game, right? Keep me up all night so I go up to my mum's and I get cross. It's not a funny game, you know. So I'm staying at home today, and if they want to batter the ceiling, keep themselves awake all night, and stay indoors and harass me, go ahead. At least it's not happening to someone else.